Hello, beautiful world. It is New Year's Eve, and I'm going to do, I was just on my toe, hurt so bad. I'm gonna tap it, see if I can get the owie to go out. I'm gonna use this great morning, you see it's really bright here in Honolulu, to go ahead, ow, it just hurts, probably because it's the toe I break all the time. Yep, all it takes is one good break and then it's always a problem. So I'm gonna take this great, beautiful, sunny Honolulu morning to go ahead, yeah, I'm running, and do some picking up of garbage. That's sort of my thing. I pick up garbage, which is great to do your Lyft's volunteer work with picking up garbage, because you can prepare just a bag to go wherever you're going, walking. I live a walking life. And just pull out your bag when you see plastic. I only pick up plastic, which works for syringes. We'll go over that. Myself, that's what I have been imprinted to do after seeing the plastic beach in the rainforest on the island of Molokai. So, changed me forever. So, I like to do my volunteering. Well, singing at church is good too, but with taking a bag with me, not just in my purse to use if I come across plastic, but actually this whole operation of hitting the road and ready for a morning, but also ready for accidents, always preparedness, but ready for all the tools I need to pick up trash. And over by the door, by my slippers, I have my grabber, a couple grabbers. I'm gonna try the fancier grabber today. And I'm not sure I'll like it, but it has like a stronger grip at the bottom. So I kind of like my cheaper ones. But this one is supposed to be better. So gotta give things a try. Be a little bit adaptive, blah blah. So my knees are bugging me today. Just one of those things. So we'll see how it goes. Be good to get my feet on the earth, because when my feet are on the earth, it takes down inflammation, makes things feel better, and elevates my mood with the, don't ask me details, electromagnetic impulses from the earth. I'm sorry that my box sit. Wait, yeah. Like I'm missing one. But it's there. 490 degrees. And yeah, so let's go over what's in this bag. And I can see, you can't see everything. So let me get something to prop it up on. This is proper enough for a proper. Oh, I should have it set up like the chair thing, so it would hold it back so it wouldn't fall. I don't know how to do that. I haven't done it yet. So, here on Lyft's, we talk about trauma and living for the trauma. So, just like I mentioned, being imprinted emotionally with happening upon, with my mom, the plastic beach in the rainforest, up on one of the most beautiful parts. They're everywhere, it's the whole island of Molokai. So, helping one fish and turtle at a time, picking up trash is my gig. Gotta imagine all those teeny little grains of plastic that didn't end up on that shore. The shore's bad enough, but to think about the whole problem of the plastic. Oh. Someone could really feel that inside if they were one to intuit things. So this got everything in a great bag. I was gonna take my hippie bag. I love it. It's woven. But even though it's plastic, this one, it is I'm able to find stuff really faster to use while I'm out and about. In Wisconsin, we say out and about is a little similar to some other places I've lived with their accents, but enough from the mockingbird. Okay, let's just dive in. At lifts, you gotta have a cause. You gotta have something else besides your body taking over every moment to put yourself into. So mine is picking up the plastic in my neighborhood. Yeah, pretty much my neighborhood, because I gotta get back home before my energy blows out. I like the term blow out because it goes so well, not only with diarrhea, but all kinds of wonderful things, like, oh, where'd my son go? I had a great workout this morning, a lot of exercise was done. So, a lot like, I don't know, maybe I'm just too far back. Exercise, it was great, but my cause is not only the exercise, 4 o'clock in the morning, and making it safe so I don't hurt my ligaments and everything else hold me together besides ligaments. That I, gotta get out of myself. It's a little bit of a vacation. I got 1 more week off. Gotta go do a cause besides the pains in my body. But I'm taking the pains with me, putting my feet on the earth, and I should feel better, happier, elated by the time I get home. And I hope to see some cool things. I'll stop and take a picture or show you my grabber. And I'll dive inside. Obviously, I have some quick grabs here. Sanitizer, listen to music. Sometimes someone will call and I gotta put the Bluetooth away really quickly because they can't hear me with the wind. And then this looks like a coin purse, but inside this coin purse, I have earplugs and other things that EDS and hypersensitivities will need along the way, such as if I'm next to the construction for the new Hilton going in, I gotta put my earplugs really fast. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get my sound compartment is gonna deplete, and I won't be able to, or fill up, and if it's a bucket, so I won't be able to tolerate much more, and that'll add to some of the cortisol, the unhappier chemicals. I'm trying to do happy chemicals. Gloves. It's plastic and plastic. But the whole idea, picking it up and getting it to the garbage can. So, and I got gloves handy because I'm ready to put them on going out the door. As soon as I get out the door, plastic. Sorry, Lilia. No bad intent there. But yeah, it's garbage right away. So I don't want to miss a beat and have to not be ready. You know, girls, it takes so long to get out of the house. Leave the ego at home and just really enjoy yourself. Be ready to do the good job. So good enough of those, I think. I don't change the gloves more very often. Probably not being as sanitary as I think I am. Some proof is touching other people's garbage cans to throw away the bags of garbage. Bags of bags, plastic and plastic. So this bag of bags will do anything that I think would need it. I don't want to touch, such as a needle. So instead of having something scooch and having a plastic water ball to put the needle in, sometimes you just everywhere, unfortunately, can find one and scoop it up that way. But you can just inside out, like a poop bag for your dog. The dog, pick up the needle shaped bag, and then you can call the police, let them know where you found it and what they want you to do. Non-emergency numbers sometimes are preferred. Here, I don't think they are. I think I tried to non-emergency it before, and they were like, "That's call 911." So, grab your bags for whatever I need. Maybe someone will offer me some snacks I can eat, some foods that I'm not allergic to, and a bag of tissues. Now, some of these are napkins and tissues, right? But I love these tissues. They are a good emergency preparedness tissue. They're made like, I don't know how to describe the wonder, but I don't have TV, so maybe there's some things that, like, oh, everyone knows about those, Angel. But I don't, because I don't have TV or watch TV. But I kind of pull like a diaper, like the silica inside is so flexible. But you can pick up a spill. I meant to blow your nose. You can wipe your makeup. You can wipe your patush. You can really do anything with that. You can make clothes for your dolls. Yeah, dolls. And they travel. So anything, you could probably just, if this got wet, you squeeze them out, just use them again. Then it wouldn't be sanitary. So that. But more importantly than those even, what could be more important? The garbage bags. Oh, garbage bags. So there are a lot of garbage bags in here. They're very thin. I bought very thin because I'm just not wanting to lug around a loaded bag, but a small loaded bag, and I will be at a garbage can soon. I know in my environment, so I will throw it into the trash. Sometimes they're covered, and this is pretty much small enough to where I can get it in, to where the bag's not gonna break, or I can leave the bag open. I know some people do that, but these aren't. This isn't gonna be biodegradable stuff, so I just close that. But it won't break while I'm trying to get in the garbage can because it stops rocking. So those are in there. Water is life. Breath is life. Sleep. Everything that's good for the brain. EDS, a lot of high ACEs scores. You have to do everything you can to heal the brain every day. Life is not a spect $1,000 test, okay? Just be good to yourself. You don't need the tests. Heal your brain the best you can. Of course, they sometimes set you up with medicines. We're relying on the good chemicals already on board and using yourself well. Plastic and plastic. I got some sunscreen. This is not actually the kind I put on, but it's a spare kind that I don't mind forgetting in there and not using for a while. I put on a good amount. I put on 50 all over, and then I put zinc oxide 50 in all the parts I would never want cut off. So parts that just don't have much forgiveness for being patched back together to heal. These plastic. To be very responsible with the things in this bag. If I don't plan on running out of anything, I will get it back to the garbage can and not put it out to our mammal and fish and reptile and amphibian friends and plants. Plants breathe. They're alive. Gotta be good to them. Ironically, they eventually turn into this from oil. Yeah. So gross stuff can happen. I'm prepared for gross stuff. And then in here, there's just a lot of things I usually have in my purse anyway. I have 2 kinds with me today. And Yes, surge protector for the phone charger. Oh, this is fantastic. I'll open it up. You can get this at your automotive parts store. You can also get it at I think you can get it like an office supply store. You go fishing. Anything. You want to look in your bag? You want to grab plastic out of a dark, spooky corner. You don't want to end up with a fight with a centipede. So check that jobber out first before you go on in for the mission. This could get pretty gross, but it hasn't been used for my mission, so I'm just putting it in there. This came from a very good friend, firefighting friend, and I love that I still have it. I've had it for about 10 years. He's a bestie. And then water. All my stickers. And they're awesome. They're all so amazing to me. Always find businesses that move you and your purposes and people that you just, when you met them, you just really vibed with them. If they're business owners, you know, pick up their sticker and put on your water bottle. This is great. I can see down there to clean it when I get home. All right, the straps. Oh, I'm gonna take sunglasses. And I take the kind that really works so well. You'll see them if I take a picture. And those are in the car, so I gotta get those. Otherwise, I'm ready. I need to hydrate a little bit more. Not out of here. This needs to be full. And hopefully I'll have to buy one along the way. I'm really trying to not use one that I would buy each week, but use the ones that I don't drop and break. So, on the neuropathy, yeah, I just, lost a lot of the plastic ones that way. So this one's metal. It only has one dent under here, so I haven't done too badly with it. In here, I'll keep this bone. And I have the vitals of who I am, earplugs, those are the earplugs, mask, and toothpicks. Yeah, so I'll go get those sunglasses and be off. Last thing I need are my readers. I'm just gonna grab the ones that I like to wear when I'm out. I am probably not hydrated enough, so yeah, I did a good workout, but I've got to be drinking a gallon of water a day, and I didn't get up to a gallon yesterday. Just gotta be done. This still really hurts. Oh, it's an icky one. That I'm stuck with, but I'm pretty lucky. I can cover all my skin so it won't get burned. And I did all my stretching with my working out, so should be good to move. A little bit, not 100%. I always gotta give 100%, and I didn't give 100% to water yesterday. Body achy, gotta bend well, gotta pick up well. Bending forward. I did a little bit lighter on the squats today, so I could save myself, save my body to do some bending today, but still have worked on my muscle with my air squats, and then did my box sit. I pretty much skipped it, and the lifting, which saves the wrists, and also saves the knees, ankles, and hips, and back, which I was thinking, I need some more of that PT. I kind of like, who does PT? Last time. But one thing that got me, besides the exercise for that 18-month frozen shoulder, was how the PT therapist was taken aback by how I bend my back, how I bend over. I sort of lean forward because I'm extra bendy. Misuse. Got to actually bend those hip joints And that could be for different reasons that I defer to my chronically sprained back to bend there. But anyway, the hamstrings, the gluteus maximus, the lower back and the mid back, all of that's got to be conditioned so well with strength, core strength, and getting stretched out, sleeping, breathing, drinking water, but also that you're using your mechanics well, not only working out, but in living the day. Living the day your way. We're gonna do things where we can be free when we feel like we are not backed up by our temple sometimes. So, you know, how many seconds do I go where I don't sit here and twitch a little bit, glitch about trauma moments, and the pulse is running high, right? So worry and fret just for no damn good reason. Just more of that, I'd rather stare at the wall because then nothing reminds me of trauma kind of vibe going on. I'm gonna trim my fingernails so they don't split while I'm out, which I know they would. So they've been marred longer than probably my fingerprints. So I have to trim them. I've done all of really cool things to make them Teflon, but no, I just trim them. If I need them beautiful, I will press something on for a couple hours. But I think I've gone through everything in the pack I'm gonna do. Done my workout. It was very safe. I got some great songs from my Bluetooth today, and I had a jamming time. I felt very powerful when I was done with my workout and during, and I did some great pull-ups. I did great push-ups. The body's really ready to do a day. So my soccer wounds are not barking so much today, but I feel a little something in my knees. So we'll see how I do. I also did a therapy gun. So I hammered on my glutes. I hammered mostly up here on my neck, where the out discs in my spine don't get a lot of strength building. I just get a lot of stress from people internalizing agitation. So I really felt them starting to pull down and out yesterday, even though my back feels great because I've been keeping up on my pull-up squats and push-ups and movement snacks, all the things, core exercises that I do to keep my back together. Not a lot of neck exercises for strength, and I put a little thought into that this morning, thinking I need to do something because I have muscles and good stuff in my neck. So if I strengthen those, maybe I can do a good job of being mindful to slow down, saunter, slow my pulse before I run into agitation, because I'm telling my temple, I'm gonna build these muscles. I got you. I love you. I understand you're hurting. I wanna do this body, this, I know better. I want to give love. We're gonna work together to tell this brain to find some neck strengthening exercises so I can do better to keep the muscles up under my skull that are supposed to be there. So the back injuries feel good, but they're always more than happy to pull when they get agitated. And the pulse goes up, and then the blood pressure goes up, and then a little pain back here starts. And that's my really later than needed clue that, oh, here they go. So anyway, I'm gonna feel better, packing up, getting out, enjoying a beautiful day, living in paradise with lifts, living for trauma's sake, where we can take trauma and things that have pissed us off forever, that we're finally mad about, or scared about, or guilty about. And that's finally, because that means we know it, means that we can deal with it. And I'm gonna go ahead and live for trauma's sake and get out there and lift some garbage up off the ground and take my well-maintenance hypermobile EDS body and do good for the world. Shoots. I'm out. You have a blessed day. You're beautiful, and you are your best friend, and you're gonna take care of that temple today. Yeah. Rock on.